Japan's past shaped the futuristic cities we see today. But Tokyo and Osaka took very different paths. As they explore their past, the contrast become impossible to ignore. The question is, once you see it, which side would you choose? Let's find out.
Good morning from the Daikokucho metro station. I'm switching hotels this morning before I start venturing out and about. When I don't know where I'm at, I usually just book for one day and then figure out the lay of the land and make my move. Sometimes you have to switch hotels because there's one that's either closer or cheaper. So right now I'm looking for something a little bit closer so I don't have to wander too much in the evening as I'm walking back from my activities. So I'm still going to be in the same class of hotel called R, which I will let you guys know in the description below if you're interested in staying here. And it costs you about $50 a night. But if you're a little bit bougie and you feel like spending some money, you definitely have options. 150 a night, 200 and up. You have every taste here as far as the wallet. How deep is your wallet? That's really what it comes down to. But as for me, I spend most of my time exploring, so I'm not really interested in spending more money than I need to. So I realized, I need a bed and a bathroom, and that's about that. So for those of you who've seen my accommodations in Tokyo, I was staying in a hostel in my private pod, and it was really nice, but it was 3 times more expensive than what I'm paying to stay in a hotel here in my own private room. So I'm here at this metro station, and again, here to navigate, you need that Suica card. I've been repeating it so much, so make sure you download the thing. You go straight to your electronic wallet, okay, and you click on transportation, and from there you select the country and you will see Suica as an option. So you download that, and then that's the card you're basically going to use in order to navigate the metro in Japan. So I'm here in Osaka, and as you see, I really like they have the map right there and telling you the directions. All you need to know is the platform number. This is 2, and on this side it's platform 1. So it's basically dummy proof. You can't get lost. So I'm waiting for my train. That's arriving now. And after a few stations, I'll be dropping off all my bags here, and we're gonna start exploring. Join me. It was literally one stop, Hanazono-cho, and we're gonna get out right here. So that's the train operator. Now you see these gates over here. I learned the other day that the reason why they have them is because suicide can be a little bit high here in Japan. I'm not really sure what the percentages are, but I'm gonna find out and try to educate myself a little bit more. So once you arrive here, you generally have at least 2 exits. You just have to make sure that you pick the right one. So based on my instructions here, I need to follow exit 1. Exit via 1. Exit via 1. So it looks like this is what I need to take here. Exit via 1. So that's basically what you need to do. When you come here, you just have to make sure that you know what exit you need to take, and you're all set. So let's go ahead and check in the hotel and carry on. This is what the train station looks like here in Osaka. Very nice. I can navigate here without asking anybody for instructions. It's very nice. It's funny to think about how stressed out I was when I first arrived in this country. Man, it feels like it's been a year ago now. I was so scared and so afraid. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are the different exits. So exit 1 is actually the other way. Alright, exit 2, 3, 4. You just have to follow this. You don't have to learn how to speak Japanese. You don't need to know how to read Japanese, just follow instructions. So exit 1, boom. And let's go this way. So I was actually going the right way. So this is a chance for you to have a little bit of an overview of what Osaka looks like. I have a few minutes to walk, not too much, to make it to my hotel room. Alright. Like I was telling you guys, there's like no jaywalking here. People follow instructions. They follow the rules. They wait for the green light to cross. And that's how it goes. That's what I'm saying, like traveling is so much about energy. Wow, this is a house. Very nice. Because with my luggage and everything, they didn't have escalators. You know, they just had normal stairs. And all of these bags. I like the vibe here. And guys, notice there are no trash cans. If it's not in front of a restaurant or in very, very specific areas, there's just no trash cans. I don't know if this is the right area. I need to check my my instructions here. Yeah, it looks like this is the spot. It looks like this is the spot. I don't see the sign for the hotel anywhere, but it says it's over here. Oh boy. So they have a bike station over here. Lots of bikes. Google Maps shows me this place, but I'm not sure because I don't see a sign for the hotel. Oh man, I totally missed that. It's over here. So I left basically the art hotel for another art hotel.
I dropped off my bags at the hotel, but since the room wasn't ready, I left right away to start exploring the city.
So coming out of the metro, you have about a 16 minutes walk to get to the castle. I can somewhat see the top of it from here, but that's about it. This is a place that attracts a lot of tourists, not just for the castle, but it is from here that you can have one of the best views of the modern side of Osaka, which is the third largest city in Japan. And on my left here, this very modern structure that you see here, that is the Osaka Museum of History. And on the other side, you have the Japan Broadcasting Corporation. So you have the museum and the Broadcasting Corporation, both located right there. All right, very, very gorgeous looking. This is called BK Plaza, and it's free to enter. So maybe we check that one at some point, maybe. But now let's carry on to the museum. Lots of people here, as expected. Before I actually take it to the castle, I want to show you this view here. It's a very similar system that was used by the Spaniards. Just about everywhere they built. Very similar kind of construction you would see in Puerto Rico, in Cartagena, Colombia, just about anywhere, even in Manila, Philippines. Everywhere the Spanish have built is similar, but here it was not built by the Spanish. It's just a very similar structure where you have, you know, all of this solid stone here, and then this view, guys. I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. So now we are here approaching the actual gates here. I need to mention to you guys that this castle was actually built during the Sengoku period, and he played a very important role in unifying Japan at that time. This is truly a beautiful sight over here. Very, very beautiful. Wow. It's supposed to be cold right now, but guys, it is so warm still, humid. I ended up like putting my jacket and you see everybody doing the same thing. I can only imagine what it's like during the summer months out here. The heat must be something else. So anyway, back to what we're talking about. So the Sengoku period actually lasted from the 15th century to the 17th century. And at the time, Japan was basically fragmented into many different territories. Because the country was fragmented in different territories, it led to constant warfare between these different areas. So basically every territory was controlled by a daimyo, and they were constantly battling each other for power and control. So guys, welcome to the Osaka Castle. Guys, what you see here is basically a time capsule. There are two of them in the grounds located right in front of the Osaka Castle. What is the importance of this? There's actually two of them. One is to be opened every 1,000 years, and the second one will be opened in year 6970. Alright, so you have a time capsule that's actually buried under here. Now I have to mention this castle here, the Osaka Castle in 1947 was accidentally burned to the ground by American soldiers, and then it was rebuilt thereafter. It's a place where also an old temple used to be located at, the Gishu Temple. Alright, so in the year 6970, whoever is going to be on Earth, please come in this area here and check out that time capsule. So now we're going to be heading straight down to the palace itself. It is so beautiful. I didn't get any tickets. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get in, but at least you get a very good overview of what it looks like. It has like all these gold pieces and greenish roof structure. We finally made it here to the top, and you can appreciate the beautiful Osaka Castle right there. As I was mentioning earlier, they had a tremendous amount of battles, local battles, among all the different territories. The only way to bring peace, unity in Japan was to have one centralized government that would be in charge of all the trade and develop the art and the culture. So that's what happened in 1603 when Japan was finally unified. So you see the vibes, beautiful, beautiful place here to come and take a stroll, and definitely one of the most visited places here in Osaka, you know. This castle itself was actually built in 1583 by a very powerful warlord by the name of Noyotomi Hideyoshi. I'm sure I'm butchering his name. So it's a big symbol for the unity of Japan. I have to let you know today, the way the Japanese government is organized, they have an emperor and then they have a prime minister. The emperor actually represents the unity of the Japanese people. He's a purely honorific figure and holds no political powers. It's very similar to, the King of England in that sense. And then they have the prime minister, which would be the equivalent of a president in France or United States, things like that. The prime minister actually is the one who holds all the political power in Japan. A little bit of history here with Japan. You can see it's a beautiful, beautiful place. A big symbol of the unity that Japan currently enjoys. Just like anything else, it was earned and not given. So, as I'm about to leave this place, it just makes me reflect the past as I'm looking to the future. Next is heading out to the most westernized part of Osaka with a lot of street art and graffitis and things like that. It's actually called Amerikamura. So let's go to the United States and Japan. So guys, basically using the same card that I used to take the metro, the streetcar card, I was able to buy ice cream. This is what I'm about to have here, an ice cream waffle. It's pretty warm, so this is actually the first item that I buy out of a machine here in Japan. It's so freaking cool. Let's take a look at the ice cream waffle. I just have to do a little transfer and I'll be all set. From the green to the red line, and we're gonna go check out this very quirky part of town. I just love how efficient the system is. You don't wait too long. Everywhere I've gone, like basically maximum 2 minutes. At the most 5, but it's quick. Welcome to Amerikamura, or American Village. This is the youth hub for fashion, art. Became popular when American goods became popular here in Japan. So this is Amerikamura, guys. Alright, that's basically what you got here. So basically, I'm gonna be walking around and showing you guys what I see. But I'm already on like information overload here with all the different street arts. Look at this gorgeous building, you know?
There's a place I have never been, on the cover of a magazine, alright.
Really have a bunch of everything here, you know. I need to probably sit down and have something to eat. This looks good right here. Banco. Why not? Okay. Alright. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna make a pit stop here at Banco. The menu looks very enticing, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Arigato. They say this area is very popular for people's watching, and I'm already getting my fix over here. You see all kind of characters with their very unique clothing style and stuff like that, you know. So your boy's just gonna be here sipping a little bit and telling you guys what I think about Osaka. So I hope you're enjoying the video a little bit, getting a little bit of a taste of what Osaka is all about. This is a crash course for me in Japan. You know, I don't have nice car, nice little Mini Cooper, I think. So I don't get as much time here as I would like. I extended my stay in Tokyo, and I'm extending my stay here because I'm having so much fun here. So as I'm sitting here, I want to talk to you guys about some of the differences that I have observed so far between Tokyo and Osaka. And some of these differences hopefully will help some of you guys understand a little bit more about the Japanese culture. So the number one thing I want to mention is the people. In Tokyo, people tend to be more reserved and really value their personal space. Okay, so you definitely have a great, amazing vibe there, but people are usually more reserved overall. In Osaka, people are more open-minded. I feel like it's more welcoming here to foreigners. I've definitely felt more comfortable here compared to Tokyo. I feel comfortable in both places, but I felt more comfortable here. And most part of it is because of the way the people are here. People here are very open and comfortable striking a conversation with a stranger, and they are known for their sense of humor. In fact, this is the birthplace of Manzai, and Manzai is Japanese stand-up comedy. So that's definitely the vibe that I've been getting here. Another thing is the food. So Tokyo is mostly known for sushi and just gourmet plates in general. And here in Osaka, the tendency is street food. Osaka is also known as the kitchen of Japan. So what I was telling you guys about, there's a lot of characters here. Definitely the place to be to look at people. So anyways, the people they're more edgy here, That's another thing. I was talking about the food, but man, the people are, this is, people watching here is off the chain. So yeah, the street culture here is definitely the vibe that makes the main difference between Tokyo and Osaka. And here you have a plate known as takoyaki, which is octopus balls. That's the main item here. The vibe here is more casual, affordable, and fun. You feel a lot more relaxed over here, right? So next I was going to talk about, the people. They're a little bit more edgy here. You know what I'm saying? It's, I don't know if I want to say hippie, but you definitely get more hippie vibes coming out of Osaka. Another thing that I want to point out is the layout difference between the two cities. Tokyo is huge. It's a sprawling metropolis with, these amazing modern buildings and neighborhoods like Shibuya and Akihabara. There's so much, and it's fast-paced. And people are always on the move. There's people going left and right. So many people going so fast in every direction. By the Shibuya crossing, it's hard to explain to explain that place. It's just everything is fast. It reminds me more of New York. Osaka is more compact, laid back, and it's a lot easier to explore on foot. And with all the neon lights, like in some neighborhoods, Osaka has character. It's more personable. When I was coming here in Japan, I originally was thinking, let me just stop out, Tokyo. That's the main thing, It's like you think of Australia, you think of Sydney. Many people, when they think of France, they think of Paris. You say Japan, people think of Tokyo. So I was like, I gotta go there. And you know what? It is an amazing city. But you come here and you just feel more at ease. Like if I had to pick a place to live in Japan, it would definitely be Osaka. You know what I mean? It's a lot more laid back, people are more chill. I don't feel like, go. So that's one thing also that I have observed as the main difference between Osaka and Tokyo. Another thing I noticed is the attitude towards rules. People are much more like strict and adhere to the rules, right? They stand on the left and walk on the right. That's generally what you will encounter there. And here in Osaka, you will feel like, people have like their own individual, spirit, their own individual vibe. Like it's not uncommon here. Like people, they will stand on the right. And people walk on the left, the exact opposite of Tokyo. I've noticed that here a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I like the vibe, I like the individual, spirit that Osaka brings. And you smile at people here, they smile back. You don't get that in Tokyo like that. It's different. And just sitting here, people be like, saying what's up to me and stuff. Like it's just, Osaka, man. I love you, Osaka. Osaka is awesome. So my food has arrived. And, you can see, like here, and again, I think learning how to eat with chopsticks is important. And I think what it does also, maybe I'm wrong, tell me guys if you like eating with chopsticks. I feel like, what it does to you, it makes you eat less. Because you can't be like, you have to be like really like, you know what I'm saying? Picky. Boom, boom, boom. So, personally, I feel like you eat less if you eat with chopsticks. But let me know, guys, you chopsticks experts, do you feel you eat less with a chopstick? In Tokyo, they will automatically have brought me like chopsticks. And here, he literally, arigato. And here, I was served with my fork, and a spoon as well, And then you have your napkin. But they didn't bring me, chopstick. And I don't have to ask for it. It's pretty cool, Alright. So I'm here. I'm enjoying America town, man. Osaka is awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive in real quick here. Oh my god, so good. As we're on the subject of Tokyo versus Osaka, I should also mention the fact that Tokyo is way more expensive. Like it's not even close. Way more. Just for something I experienced myself, I didn't look at houses really, but like when it comes to hotel stays, I was staying is as nice of an area as you could afford for almost $200 a night at a hostel. Now, don't get me wrong, the Millennials is amazing. I would definitely stay there again. And if you want to be in the heart of Tokyo, in the middle of everything, the Nintendo store, the Shibuya crossing, all the stores, all the freaking cafes, is the Beverly Hills, of Tokyo, I want to say. If you want to stay there, the Millennials, if you are on the budget, right? If your pockets are so deep, man, but by all means, you can find really fancy hotels. So there, it was 170 at a hostel. And here, I'm in a very nice place as well, but I can afford a room for $40. Now, you can go higher, and here you can get a room for basically $40 a night. In a nice room, like it's not the Hyatt or the Ritz-Carlton or anything, but you can get a decent room for $40 a night. Something that is really hard to do in Tokyo. I'm sure if you go far away from everything and then you have to deal with commuting, you can find something probably a little bit less than in Shibuya. But overall, I will tell you guys, the price here is way more affordable than Tokyo. There are so many like different stores up in here with like different type of things. This is a store that carries little, figurines and stuff. It's just interesting the little things you will find in here. So let's continue. California Republic. All right. clothing store, vintage clothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what the area is known for. Asian cafe place here. People riding around in their bike. You got a J Hotel. Hey, for you guys watching this video and wondering what this, if you like trendy stuff like this, if you're a hippie, backpack mode, if you come to Osaka, or I should say when you come to Osaka, J Hotel, you know, you're right here among your people. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy Backpack Mo, man. A world traveler, goes around and show you guys amazing content from his travels. You know, check him out. I'm gonna have his link on the description. Carry HQ as well. Jason and Gina, you guys need to bring your magic over here. All right, in Japan. It's amazing. So they have the prices here for the different iPhones. This is 6,800 yen for the 11 X Max. You can even buy a 6 for this price. You know, they have different prices for these older iPhones. You can pick them up here. All right. Wow, this is such a, yeah, I think you guys will agree this is hippie, right? I think to some degree. You know, like I heard, oh, in Japan, if you have tattoos, you won't be welcomed in certain venues. You know, I think it's more like probably a Tokyo thing. Japan residents or Japanese people watching these videos, let me know in the comments below. Is it really like that? Like in Osaka as well? People, if you have tattoos, would you not be allowed in places? I'm curious. Let me know. You have like all these different stores here. Welcome to Japan, and you can have a drink here. All right, you can have a drink, lemon squash, some coffee. I love these machines, man. You know, there's something about there's not many countries where they're like soda machines, or it's an interesting experience. But with them, I'm always curious. I want another ice cream one. You know, I'm curious. You know, we got some vibe over here. Nice clothing. Nikita. You remember the movie Nikita? You can pick up some clothes over here. All right. Do you speak English? A little bit? Hello. How you? Tell me about your store. Yeah. What's your name?
Leica.
Leica?
Yes.
All right. I like your store. Did you feel any kind of resistance with that? Because I heard if you have tattoos, sometimes they won't let you in this venue. Now you were covered, but like with your hairstyle. How about you? You gonna find a Japanese wife?
Yeah, sometimes they can say, oh, wow, he can speak good Japanese, you know.